So this is hard to admit, but I've got a sugar addiction. I'm a sugar addict. There, I've said it. It's as if every single cell in my body is crying out for sugar, as if it needs it. It's gone to the point now where I'm pouring sugar on my smoothies and I'm pouring sugar on my bananas. It's just insane. And the results are insane as well. I'm doing more and I'm performing better athletically, but people are telling me that sugar is bad and I need to detox off of it. I just need help. So we're going to have a look and see what a doctor has to say, because doctors know the most about nutrition, right?
Hey guys, Dr.
Let's
Axe
see
here from drax.com.
what Dr. Axe's credentials are. His actual doctorate in chiropractic at Palmer College, a system of complementary medicine based on the diagnosis and manipulative treatment of misalignments of the joints. So let's just call him Josh. See what Josh
today about
has to
how
say
to overcome
about sugar.
Food cravings and sugar cravings naturally. And this is something that so many people struggle with. In fact, when I interviewed some of my patients and asked them, what makes you go off a diet or crash on a diet? Pretty much every one of them said, well, the biggest thing for me was I started craving sugar.
Okay, so the first thing is, if people are coming to me and talking about diets are going to be short-term solutions. They're short-term answers. The natural conclusion of a diet is going to be a crash. People yo-yo on diets all the time, but I would want to be talking about a lifestyle. I'd want to be talking about helping people long-term. I wouldn't want to be talking about diets.
And so this is something that is kind of a big roadblock for anybody who's trying to lose weight, burn fat, get fit, is you maybe can stick on it for a day or two or even a few weeks, and finally the cravings for the sugar, or especially the carbohydrates like pastas and breads and grains. And
so if people are coming to me talking about their sugar cravings, I would tell them that fat burns in the flame of carbohydrate. You want to be consuming these pastas, these breads, in order to do more and burn the fat.
Cookies.
So cookies is the one I would avoid because it is high fat.
4 steps you need to follow if you want to overcome sugar cravings naturally. And it really starts with diet. And the first thing you have to do is you have to start adding in foods that balance out blood sugar levels and help balance out insulin.
This is correct. You want to keep a stable blood sugar level. And the way to do that is to consume plant foods. Plant foods are the foods that are going to keep your blood sugar level stable. Low fat, high carbohydrate foods. This is what you want if you want to keep a stable blood sugar level.
Now, insulin is a hormone in your body that really works with your pancreas, that really helps out balance those blood sugar levels. And it's really the main issue that diabetics have, is either they're not absorbing or their insulin receptor sites aren't working properly.
So this is right, but it's the fat that is creating insulin resistance in the cells, spiking your blood sugar level, which is the problem that type 2 diabetics have.
Or their body's not producing enough insulin. But if you want to overcome these sugar cravings, you've got to work with insulin. And so you've got to keep your blood sugar level stable. In order to do that, there are 3 things you must add into your diet and every single meal you eat. You need more healthy fat, protein, and fiber.
Well, he got one right. Fiber. You definitely want more fiber. Fiber is probably one of the best things you can get from vegetables and fruits. Fiber is awesome. Fat and protein, these are 2 anabolic macronutrients that are going to cause the blood sugar level, the insulin spikes that you don't want. These are the underlying causes, not the sugar, of insulin spikes. So consuming high fat and protein, these are the 2 worst things you could possibly do if you want to keep a stable blood sugar level.
And those 3 things will help balance out those blood sugar
Fiber
levels.
Fiber will
actually help keep you full longer. Some of the best foods in terms of protein are going to be protein sources like organic grass-fed beef.
So that's the worst thing you can possibly do to keep a stable blood sugar level. You don't want grass-fed beef. Grass-fed beef is going to be high fat. High fat causing insulin resistance that is going to spike your blood sugar level.
Wild chicken and turkey, free-range eggs, even fermented dairy products, raw cheeses, eggs. But those are really good quality protein, organic protein powder like grass-fed whey protein.
Grass-fed whey protein. It's like you just want to add more labels onto these things to make them sound more fancy. Where in your certified nutrition specialist degree did they teach you this? Because I would want my money back.
but getting more protein in your diet is a great way to balance out those blood sugar levels to reduce sugar cravings.
It's not.
The next thing, healthy fats.
So the thing that I don't understand is, why are we talking about fat? I understand we're talking about fat in this video because we're demonizing sugar. But why are we talking about fat when fat is the underlying cause of these blood sugar spikes, not the actual sugar itself?
Ghee or clarified butter. So butter is great.
If my goal right now was to keep a stable blood sugar level, I wouldn't consume something high fat.
And last but not least, getting more fiber. Your best sources of fiber are going to be from vegetables, nuts and seeds, as well as berries.
This is the best advice in the video. In fact, I think he should have just trimmed this video to those past 3 seconds. This should have been a 3-second video.
Vegetables, nuts and seeds, as well as berries. Berries. You got to get the sugar and grains out of your diet. If you're over, it's kind of like a vicious cycle. The more sugar you eat, the more your body starts to crave it.
The reason your body craves sugar is because every single cell in your body wants it and is going to use it in energy. He's not telling us why we need to stop our sugar cravings. It feels like he's just giving us an answer for something that we want to hear. We want it. This is the answer that we want to hear, because giving up sugar is an easier answer than it is to change our actual diet and live a different lifestyle. If he was talking about the real cause of the problem, this video would be called How to Kill Your Fat Addiction Naturally. But instead, he's just giving you things that you want to hear.
And the first couple days are the hardest. Get the sugar, grains, and starches out. The grains and starches out. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is taking the right supplements that will help balance out blood sugar levels.
If we're talking about naturally here in this video, the title of the video, when we were keeping our blood sugar levels stable naturally 10,000 years ago, what caveman pharmacy existed where he would get his supplements from?
And last but not least, start doing the right type of exercise. Now, actually doing a lot of cardiovascular exercise will cause you to crave sugar.
So why is that? Why when you've done cardiovascular exercise is your body craving sugar? Because you've done that cardiovascular exercise, your body needs to replenish the sugar that you've expended in energy, which is fantastic. You've just done cardiovascular exercise to burn fat. You want to replenish the system with the sugar, and then you want to go and burn fat again. That's the process. That is the cycle you want to be on, not the cycle of a yo-yo diet where you eat these saturated fats, these anabolic foods, you gain weight, you cause insulin resistance, you eat sugar, you get fatter. That's the yo-yo cycle. The cycle you want to be on is a bike. You want to be on a bike, you want to be doing cardiovascular exercise, burning fat, replenishing your body, and then going to burn fat again. That's the cycle you want to be on. That's the healthy cycle. That's the healthy cycle for a stable blood sugar level.
Versus doing weight training exercise, bar classes, or yoga.
So yoga is great, weightlifting is great, but if your goal is actually to get a stable blood sugar level, to lose weight, burn fat, you want to be doing cardiovascular exercise that is going to get your lymphatic system pumping. And the best way to do that is through cycling, is through running. Cycling especially because it's going to be easier on your joints and you're going to be able to do more of it because you're going to get less fatigued. So cycling is one of the biggest tools for weight loss.
Can actually help stabilize blood sugar, and it won't cause you to crave as many carbohydrates.
And you want to crave carbohydrates after your exercise, because craving carbohydrates means that you've expelled energy and your body wants to replenish that energy so you can go and burn fat again.
So if you follow those 4 steps I laid out, you are going to see major improvements.
The thing with Josh's video is that he has told us things that are very easy for us to hear, that don't jar against what we might be doing already. So keep eating the fat that you're eating, keep in the protein. I've heard that protein is good for keeping lean. Bodybuilders eat it, right? So protein is good. So keep eating the protein, keep eating the fat, and you'll stop your sugar cravings. But the problem is the fat causing insulin resistance that then spikes our sugar levels and we gain weight. And that is where he comes in with his answer that we should stop craving sugar. We crave sugar because our cells in our body want to replenish the energy that we've just expelled, burning fat, doing more. The reason our cells want to replenish energy is that so we can go and burn fat again. And why wouldn't we want to do that? Isn't that the point? Isn't that the cycle that we want to be on? A cycle of doing things, living, replenishing the energy, and then going to do it all over again. That's what we want to do. So my answer is even more simple than Josh's, and it's that we should eat plants. High carbohydrate, low fat, high fiber, and we'll keep a stable blood sugar level, because that is the natural way.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys.